Alright guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. I got a little Seahawks Bears here. Did a little step back to start the game off. You can see Hester almost breaking one. First time back to Madden in a few years, getting back into it. I don't know if most of you will notice, but I run the run and gun here, and I usually do a multiple D. I like the 3-4, especially against someone like Russell Wilson, who will be scrambling a little bit, and I like to manually adjust my defense. We'll get into that later. Right now, a little methodical drive, getting back into it. I usually go over my playbook before, I get back into the new year of Madden, but right now I'm just kind of jumping in, trying to remember what I ran before. I always like to mix it up. I predominantly like to run. It's a little bit safer when you play against certain people in this game. A little Wildcat here, pretty successful against the Seahawks. I like to be methodical. I like to drive the ball down the field. Played some football in my past as a quarterback, so I like to, kind of think the game out strategy-wise. And I especially like when they have the player who plays linebacker. Except for that, I don't like when they go blitz in and they always jump the QB. Right here, he leaves him wide open. Little juke back into getting destroyed. I don't like those big hits, especially with the Seahawks D, but that's okay. Right now, I get a little successful drive. I'm trying to run the ball. He seems to be stopping me pretty well on the run, so I go back to my pass. Usually, I like to run multiple plays out of certain formations. This one, I got a little bit lucky. I kind of picked a play on a run off, and I just dumped it off. Stupid dive there. I like chance to fumble is pretty high on that play. Right there, he blitzes his linebackers, leaves my underneath route wide open, walk into the end zone. So up 7-0. Good way to start. Beautiful drive right down back to Madden 25. Get a little big hit right there on the Seahawks. And now, what I like to do, especially against Russell Wilson or Kaepernick or anybody else, is I like to somebody spy him at all times. And I usually don't control the spy because I'm a little more effective roaming in the middle, as you can see. Play cover two, drop my safeties, and I like to roam with the linebacker in the middle. Nice big hit right there. Fumble, but he happens to recover. It's okay though. We keep it going. Right now, he's not really scrambling with Russell Wilson. That was my man. That was pretty stupid. That's the main thing you got to focus on when you control somebody in defense is what their responsibility is, and you got to maintain it. I like right there. I force him inside, but he breaks the tackle, and then of course beast mode. He's gone. Nothing I can really do about that. Might have overplayed it a little bit, but that's okay. Here we got a little Hester action. Get a little step back, a little glitch, and take it to the house. It's okay though. Right now I'm getting back in Madden. I need every point I can get. I like to start, with the Bears because I work my way down. I play with every single team, like to win with each team, and kind of feel my way out on each one and see which one I like best. So there we go, up 14-7. Nice little boost. Kick return's always a nice little boost. Here we go, nice little stop inside the 20. And now where it gets a little crazy, where he starts handing the ball off. You're gonna see in this game, Lynch. He really gashes me for 5-6 yards a pop. Nothing I can really do about it. Right here, a little play action. Percy Harvin, I shouldn't have left it on single coverage in the back. Burns me. That's an easy play for him. That was stupid on my part. I usually play cover two and always have a safety deep for that reason right there. Caught me on the one play I didn't. Hester almost breaks another one here. That little glitch is kind of cheap, but I'm starting out, so that's okay. A little reverse weak side run stops it again. Seahawks, they're tough to play against. If he's not going to cover Forte on that play, I'm just going to keep going to it. What I like is I run multiple sets. I love crossing routes, especially out of the same formation that you run some of your go-to plays like that wheel route. I'm big on crossing routes, especially against someone who's playing zone. This should be pretty easy to pick apart. You'll see it throughout the game. 5 wide right here, he leaves my guy wide open, a couple moves and to the house. That's why you got to exploit. When you see the other player playing a certain position on defense, if he's playing free safety or middle linebacker, you can pretty much exploit that as best you can. You read him. Not even the other defense, just him, and he'll tell you where to go right away. Here you can see Lynch again, 8 yards, 9 yards. It's going to be tough to stop him throughout this game, but, I'm going to try my best. Usually in Madden, people end up having to throw the ball to beat you. That's what I like to do is contain the run and then try and jump a route. Like right here, you see he makes a terrible, terrible decision, throws right into my coverage. Big INT, and, the cardinal rule is go up by 2 possessions in Madden, and you usually got a good chance of winning the game. Nice little wide receiver screen. I probably should have changed my form to get Hester involved, but that's okay. Again, he leaves my halfback wide open on a little crossing route. Just taking what I can get, being methodical. Here we go again, a little same wheel route. This time I go to the opposite side because he's playing a soft zone. That was easy pitch and catch right there. There we go. We got another 55 seconds left. I'm up by 2 touchdowns. He get ball at half, so I'm basically just trying to keep him out of the end zone here. Playing back and playing safe. Here you go. You can see my spy covering Wilson. Underneath route, it's tough when you don't get any pressure. Eventually, your wide receiver is going to come open. Right here, this one should have been picked, but what can you do? Can't get your head around fast enough. He's got about 30 seconds left here, and in the second quarter, and he gets a stupid, stupid play. I don't understand how this happens. Zach Miller outruns Major Wright, but it is what it is. That's terrible, terrible defense right there. I should have had a guy deep. He squibs it. I get the ball probably around midfield. I really hate the squib on Madden. You'll see later I almost give this game up because of that. I get a nice little slant on the 5 wide. 16 seconds left. Call timeout. Get a nice little corner route here. Boom, I'm in field goal range. About to go back up 2 possessions again. Take a couple shots at the end zone. This one's just a terrible play. One-on-one. He's got position. That's a great throw if I lob it with more field behind me. But in that case, I probably should have just held it and thrown it away. Now, you got 6 seconds left. He throws it up going into halftime. I'm up by 7. And it's gonna be a good game. It probably should be up by 2 or 3 touchdowns at this point, but it is what it is. So he gets ball at half. He gets a decent return here, all the way to the 13. But here we go again, a little rollout action. He tries to beat me deep, and he does because he caught me again, but it's got 1 foot out of bounds, so I got to catch a break there. Again, Lynch, starts to gash me a little bit. It's tough, with beast mode, especially when I play middle linebacker. If I over pursue, that right, I play the cutback perfect right there. Here we go. I got another power option. I play it again. Stop him a couple times. Now we got 3rd and 7. So I got a QB spy on Wilson. I follow the crossing route beautifully, and then just everything works out here. I pick up the ball inside the 40, up by 7, midway through the 3rd. I'm looking pretty good here. And then I fumble. Of course, I fumble. I'm lucky to pick it up. Just want to come out of here with 3 points. At least go up by 2 possessions, because that's the magic mark here in Madden. I can start to run some clock. There we go. I like to run the draw. You can see I'm running multiple plays out of the same formation. I run this is the same mistake I made earlier before the half, but he doesn't pick it off, so I'm fortunate. Just take a field goal here, go up by 10. That way, hopefully I can get another stop and just ice this thing. At least, hold them to a field goal or a touchdown and just grind it out. Especially with a team you're not familiar with, you want to just play to your strengths. But right now, my strengths are defense and Matt Forte, so that's what I'm going to try and do. He's pretty much getting pass happy right now. Got this QB spy, as you can see, on Wilson. Makes a nice throw. It's tough when you don't have any pressure, but I trust myself in coverage and to read the right reads and make plays. You can see here he throws it deep. I probably should have had that pick, but it is what it is. In Madden, you never pick every single ball. So then we got a 2nd and 10. He rolls left again. I cover the crossing route again. It just wasn't in a better position there to make a play. Get him a 1st down. Here he goes, another 4 wide. Rolls right. Got the QB spy, so he's not going to scramble. Just got to figure out where he's going with the ball. That's what most people I've seen are playing Seattle or San Francisco or Carolina with a mobile quarterback. You just got to be aware. I usually manually audible to a QB spy on every single play when I play teams like that. That way I don't have to worry about the scramble. And if he does scramble, terrible defense right there. He rolls left. I let him. Again, Zach Miller get behind the defense. I don't understand how I'm letting the tight end beat me deep, but that's okay. Got a little step back. He's learning. He's got his guy out there to cover it, but he still got a decent return. Probably should have went right there because he's all the way to the left, but that's okay. No big deal. Just trying to grind it out here. Little stretch play doesn't work out against Seattle's defense. Forte, got a little. That play right there was the same formation as the one I won before. He was playing the middle linebacker and he was blitzing, and so he left the middle of the field wide open. Exploited it pretty easily there. Right here is a terrible, terrible throw. He's with him the whole way. Kind of had a pre-read there, which is stupid. So now I'm in trouble. I'm only up by 3. He's got less than 6 minutes left here in the 4th. He's got Marshawn Lynch. He's just going to grind it out and just nice tackle right there by my defender, Julius Peppers. He's usually been spying the quarterback the whole game. Here, I give a big chunk of about 20, 35 yards there. But it's okay. As long as I hold him to a field goal, we're good. So he rolls right. I got the QB spy out. I'm covering the middle of the field. He only gets about 6 there. That's no big deal. If I can hold Russell Wilson to 6 yards scrambling in a game, I'll be okay. Again, he tries to roll out, stop him short of the 1st. 3rd and 1, you know what that is. It's 2 down territory. He doesn't need it, though. He gets it on the first try. That's okay, though. He's just holding to a field goal. That's all I'm looking, so I can get a chance to win it at the end. Again, he's just gashing my defense with Marshawn Lynch. And I'm running a multiple D where I can switch it off between 3-4 and 4-3. Right here, I'm down in the red zone, so I'm running zone with a 3-4. I want the linebackers to be able to roam. Right there, I just give up the 1st down, and now he gets to the 2-yard line. It's just a matter of time before he gets in. I'm just hoping that I have some time left to try and take it home. So he gets in, so I'm going to get the ball down by 4. 2 minutes left. Do a little step back, try and get a big return. I went right this time, as you can see. Almost breaks it. He just gets caught on the one guy. So now I got about 2 minutes. I use the 2-minute warning to my advantage, so I run a low risk, high reward play like the Wildcat. Doesn't really waste much time. I run it again since it does well. Get a nice big chunk, about 30 yards there, and now I'm kind of there where I'm in the 50. I got plenty of time. I can grind it down. This right here, risky throw. He's covered, but makes a great play. 2nd and 2, I decided to run the Wildcat again just to make sure I get the first down. Again, nice little chunk. So I'm at about the 35 with about a minute left. Haven't used any timeouts yet. Decides not to cover Forte. That's the play from earlier in the game. He probably wasn't looking for it. Get another first down. Now a little draw play. Run plays out of the shotgun, especially in the running gun, are very effective if you've been passing the ball well. Right here, decide to go to A because he's just outrunning his defender. Nice and little chunky yards. Getting big yardage on first down is big, especially in Madden. It just opens up your playbook. Right here, overthrows him. That's okay. Underthrow probably would have been a pick. Just got about 20 seconds left. Only got one timeout. That right there was a risky throw. Now we got 4th and 4. And since he went left last time, he's going to do it again, so I go right. Make the beautiful call, get all the way down to the 1. I got 0 timeouts left. I just decided to QB sneak it. I'll figure I'll have time to run it twice if I need to. But I get in here in the first play. Boom. 36, 37, 35. I get the extra point, so I'm up 38-35. But now what I do is I squib it, which is stupid because he's got 3 timeouts. Now I give him the ball at midfield. All he has to do is basically complete one or two passes and call timeout, and he'll be in field goal range to tie it up. Not being smart, he tries to go deep, and now he's basically one and done. If he completes a pass, it's basically going to be game over, which he does. Gets it with 1 second left, but now a Hail Mary. It's going to be tough to complete. So if you guys enjoy the game, it was pretty good. Came down to the wire. I love some feedback, and just like my page, like the video, and hopefully we get some subscribers, and I'll put some more games up. Bengals will be next. They're next on the list, so if you guys have advice, just let me know. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks again. Hopefully we'll have more videos up soon. Take care.